Welcome to your next step in the process, your appraisal as well as your loan approval and how one affects the other. Jason, could you tell us a little bit about how the appraisal and what that comes in at can affect where you're at within the loan process?
Absolutely. An appraisal is the bank assigning an expert who can come up with a real opinion of value. They're going to come out to the property and make a determination of its measurements, the features that it has, whether the upgrades are new or whether they have, whether the home is somewhat dated. They're going to take the boundaries of it and they're going to square this information with the public records, rooms that are permitted, unpermitted rooms, and then they're going to compare that with other properties, which you may have heard the phrase the comps. That stands for comparable sales in the area. If the appraised value does not come in at the price that you agreed to pay for the home, then that would set up a renegotiation with Devin, where he would go back to the seller, pointing out the discrepancy that we have with the appraisal.
Yeah, we're not obligated to purchase it anymore, but the sellers are no longer obligated to sell the property. So it would behoove us to come to a mutual agreement. And without a doubt, this is one of my favorite renegotiation tools.
Now, if a renegotiation cannot be achieved to an agreeable point between you and the seller, that is the exact reason why those contingencies that we talked about earlier are in place. Because if the seller is unwilling to come down to the appraised value, and you're not in a position where you want to come up to the money that you have to bring in, you are permitted through the contingency of your contract to cancel this contract and be entitled to getting your deposit back in full.
Thank you. Appreciate the explanation. So coming full circle on how your appraisal then impacts your actual loan. Once you have an agreed amount in which you're going to proceed forward with and or it's came in at or above value, that is what the lender utilizes to submit back to underwriting with all your other conditions to attain the clear to close status and start preparing to get this home into your hands.